This is Fox 19 Now, Morning Extra.
Thank you, Lauren.
All right, thank you, Catherine. Well, Richard Tapping is the vice president for Vispero, helping people living with low vision and helping those people become their own advocate. Thanks so much for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate it. You know, the main question I have is, what is low vision? For those who don't know.
Right. So low vision is widely defined as an eye condition that isn't correctable with things like surgery, eyeglasses, contact lenses. So some familiar names would be macular degeneration, diabetic retinopathy, glaucoma, cataracts, things like that.
And you were saying it's really important because I know we have so many things going on in our lives. Making an eye doctor appointment isn't sometimes at the top of our list. Why is it so important that we make sure we're getting our eyes checked regularly?
Early detection, yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's the big thing. When we talk about these non-correctable eye conditions, there's really nothing can be done once it gets past a certain stage. So making sure there's regular eye exams, taking your eye health, very seriously, especially as you get older, is key.
And you said, too, people will sometimes find out that they have low vision, but then walk out of the office saying, okay, that's what I'm going to have to live with now the rest of my life, and they choose not to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, so look, not many people are familiar with low vision until they get diagnosed with one of these eye diseases, and they certainly just don't know what tools are available. And if you go to an OD, you go to a doctor, and that doctor says, look, I can't do anything more for you, I'm sorry, you're going to go out of there dejected and losing hope, potentially. So, we have tools that are available that can help people remain independent.
Well, let's talk about some of those tools that you brought with you today.
Yep.
These things are really cool. Which one do you want to start out with?
Let's start with the small one.
Okay.
So this is a handheld, it's called the WXIX HD.
Okay.
And what's nice about this, you can see I've just placed it straight down on the reader material here.
Wow.
Very intuitive to use. And I have magnification right here, so I can simply move it across the text. I have contrast as well, so with certain eye conditions there can be issues of glare. There can also be issues of getting enough contrast off the page. A newspaper print is a good example of that because it can be very faint.
Right.
So we're able to pop the text much easier and make it more accessible for people.
Yeah.
What's nice about this is it also doubles up as a handheld, a more traditional handheld magnifier. So you could take it to a supermarket, check out prices on the shelf, menus at restaurants, things like this.
Things that you don't necessarily think that you would need it for.
Correct. You and I would take that for granted.
Absolutely, we would. Wow.
And this, around the house too. I mean, this as simple as setting your thermometer on your air climate.
Wow, comes in handy. All right, so what is this thing that we got over here?
So this takes the fundamentals of this product in terms of magnification, contrast, and puts it into a bigger device. So if you're an avid reader, you do arts and craft, hobbies, things like that, mostly reading, then you're probably going to step up because using a smaller device like this is great for spot reading and a little bit of reading. But if you're going to read a book back to front, you're going to need something a little more larger to give you more real estate so you can get more information on it. It's less fatigue in that way. This also has a flexible camera, so I can actually turn this camera and point it at myself.
Oh, wow.
And do grooming or shave.
Yeah, all kinds of good
This is a very versatile unit, and all of these are battery operated as well, so you can move from room to room.
And this looks really neat, too.
And this newer technology, exactly, yep. So in the age of wearables, we've got new technology now where we can basically, again, take the principles of magnification and put them into a wearable, so the consumer would simply place this around their head. And then what we do is this is the camera on the front here. It magnifies the image into two screens here directly in front of the user's eyes.
Okay.
And then you've got a little control box here, very simple, just magnify up and down.
Just incredible. The little things that we take for granted every day, and then there are ways to help with the low vision.
Exactly. Watching television, going to a sporting event, checking out the instructions on a medicine bottle.
Now, are these easy things to get? If someone's sitting at home saying, I really would like one of these products, where do they go? What do they need to do?
So we have set up a very easy website. It's called lowvision.com. Very simple to remember. And there are telephones on there, and a contact form. We have teams in Florida and California, and those teams are ready to help and educate people as to what their options are.
And that's was going to be my next question. If people want information, that's where they need to go as well. If they have questions about low vision or where they need to go to get checked out.
Yeah, we can help both the education part and then the technology part. We can, help bring this stuff out and demonstrate it.
Okay, thank you so much. We appreciate all the time that you've taken to talk with us, and make sure you check out that website. And hey.